Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Irfan bin Muhammad Aminullah. Today, I'm representing my group members, which is Megat Asif, Irfan Is, Nur Shafika, and Tanish. Today, I'm going to talk about the impact or the effect of extreme weather to the aircraft, such as heavy rain, ice, and extremely hot weather. So for my introduction, why is it important for us to study aircraft mass weight and performance, or known as AMP? Because we want to reduce the risk of collision and aircraft accident. Without proper calculation of aircraft weight, aircraft will be overweight that can cause damage to the aircraft structure and can reduce the aircraft takeoff and landing performance. And the second factor is because we want to push the limits of aircraft. We want to carry as much weight as possible, but with the best performance. Moving to the first extreme weather, which is extremely hot condition. During hot condition, the air density will be thin, thus making the aircraft needs to increase the speed to gain the lift, because aircraft is easier to take off when the air density is higher, not lower. So when the temperature is very high or very hot, so the aircraft needs a higher speed, thus need a higher lift force. In some cases, the aircraft might run out of runway length before takeoff. So that is why that the temperature could affect how the aircraft can fly during hot weather. Moving to my next point, which is the ice condition. When aircraft fly during ice or snowy condition, it can affect the aircraft performance. A small or at the tip of the wing, ice at the tip of the wing can affect the aircraft takeoff performance, because it increases the lift. It's vital for the aviation crew to remove the ice before flying, because it will affect the performance. So to prevent the ice from forming, there are two ways, which is anti-icing and de-icing. Anti-icing is preventing ice from forming from the beginning, while de-icing is removing ice that has been formed at the aircraft structure. So even aircraft that is fully equipped and well certificate that can fly in cold region, there is still limitations. So pilots should know and have knowledge about these ice and snow conditions, which such adverse effect can happen, and that is why knowledge of ice is very important. Without this knowledge, pilots cannot go into this icy region. So for my last condition, which is rain, heavy rain. Usually heavy rain can cause the pilot's visibility. The pilot can have an impaired visibility during flying, so it can cause an accident if the pilot cannot have good visibility. But somehow this can be encountered by having the basic rules, which is instrument flight rules, that equip the pilot with instrument and are guided by the ATC for the pilot to fly through the heavy rain conditions. So during past time, heavy rain could very much cause the aircraft, but during this time, the aircraft body has sustained the rain, but in such rare condition, heavy rain also could cause an accident. So to wrap up everything for the conclusion, aircraft all around the world actually have no other choice but to face these weather conditions that is considered to be dangerous. But somehow, thankfully that the aircraft technology nowadays, the aircraft structure can sustain this heavy or extremely weather conditions, and also the pilot has been trained to face this extreme condition by flight simulator training and something like that. Lastly, other extreme conditions such as thunderstorm, wind shear, and microburst could affect also the aircraft performance. So in this part, meteorology department could be very helpful to the aviation industry in order to ensure that the aircraft can fly perfectly safe during their operations of aircraft. I think that's all from me and my team. Thank you.